This is a podcast about starting over. I have no idea.
Hi,
Hello.
welcome to
This
our
is
podcast.
Hi. Hi guys.
Today,
Oh,
we will be talking about yay!
Pride. Yeah. So if you guys remember, in episode yun?
12.
12, 12, we talked about starting over after coming out with our guest C, right?
Yeah,
Tapos we talked about actually going to Pride Parade this year because we've
yeah,
never been to Pride Parade. Okay, so this episode is about that.
yes.
Because
Because as you know,
uh-huh, we went to Pride Parade
yay!
2023.
So, but this one is
Yeah.
this was last June 24
Mm-hmm.
in
Yeah.
Ayala Circuit, Makati. There's also one in Quezon City, but we were near Makati, so doon kami pumunta.
Yeah. And it was a fun and insightful, like I always say,
It's
experience. Diba?
yeah,
Masaya. It was fun.
it's very enjoyable.
Very enjoyable. Okay, so before we talk about it, ano lang, we'll just give a little background. Kasi when we were talking about it, diba nag-uusap tayo, and then
Mm.
we started asking each other, wait, why don't we didn't we even research why Pride Month is in June? Diba? What's in June? What happened in June? Because I think we mentioned it's episode 12 that we're not really educated when it comes to the LGBTQIA community, right? So
Mhm.
we're just getting to know, it little by little,
Yeah.
right? So parang this is one of the, how do you say it? Uh, this is one of the things that we want to understand more,
Mm.
right? Because I mean, we have
Ways of
friends
how
who
we
are part
can,
of that community
yeah,
and
ways of how we
relatives,
can let ourselves get involved
and support them.
and support them.
And
Mm.
support them. Okay, so a little background as we research. So I'm gonna, I'll just read it na lang para saktong clear, diba? So if there's anything that's, not clear or missing, just let us know in the comments or you can email us. So it says here, the event that catalyzed the LGBTQ rights movement came in June 1969 in New York City's Greenwich Village at the Stonewall Inn. So this Stonewall Inn, para siyang inn that was constantly occupied by members of the LGBTQ community. So lagi sila tumatambay doon and everything. And then on June 28th, in the early morning of June 28th, police raided that place because they were selling alcohol without a license. And then, so they were able to hurt a lot of people and they were able to clear the bar. Okay. And then outside, the people that were waiting outside and witnessing it and hearing it, they started being herded into police vans and they started getting angry. So parang these riots, they've been happening already lots of times. Okay, pero that day, the LGBTQ community outside decided to fight back. So they fought back. Naging parang riot. So it became a bigger and bigger and bigger riot. So this is what started it. So I don't know. I think we talked about this too, right? When we went there, ako for me, I thought personally, Pride Parade is like they're parading to tell people, who they are, to express themselves, diba? Or
Mm.
how proud they are of their community or being part of this community. But honestly, hindi ko alam. I didn't know that it was also
A rally.
to sorry,
A rally.
a rally nga for equal rights.
Mm.
I don't know if it's stupid of me, pero never ka naisip yun. I did not think it was just, I mean, not just, that was all included, na pati equal rights in the workplace and everything
Mm.
for everyone, you know? So parang medyo eye-opener din yan.
Yeah. And you
Yeah,
even ask what soji is. Yeah, soji because we saw it
yeah,
in banners. What is soji? So
yeah. So what
yeah,
is Koji?
yeah. So basically, those
So
are
as
the
such,
things we learned about them that day.
mm,
Yeah. So going through that experience, we also involved them asking questions about parang fast talk if you know about the Boy Abunda show. It's like a
yeah,
fast
yung parang he'll make you choose between two words lang, di ba?
two words, and then whatever they are more parang inclined to, yun yung
Mm,
sasagutin nila. So we asked six people during the parade or during the
mm,
event um a few questions that are related to starting over, since everyone had experience when it comes to starting over, regardless of kung ano man yung starting over nila.
mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
whatever the experience was about it.
yeah. So sorry for yung medyo background noise when it comes to the podcast. Medyo wala kaming filter when it comes to microphone.
Mm,
So yon. We're just gonna insert the questions just in case you don't hear them. And then for the YouTube channel, you'll be able to see it na lang there.
mm. So now you're just going to be telling them the questions para at least alam nila what were the questions that we asked them.
Yeah. So there were four questions that we asked. So one is to move or stay still. The second question was to laugh or to cry. The third question was to go with the flow or go against the flow. And the last one is alone or with company.
Mm.
Yeah.
Kasi we were talking about parang paano natin tatanungin, di ba? Like, how are we going to incorporate starting over with the questions that we're gonna ask them? So we thought that it would be, like you said, it would be better nga na, ano tawag doon? Quick, what do you call
Fast
these
talk.
questions? Fast talk, para fast, di ba? And fun. Because everybody was having fun, enjoying themselves. There were a lot of people. So for sure kami that we wouldn't be able to really interview them, right?
Yeah. Mm.
So we decided to just do this instead. And we had mixed reactions. I mean, from all of them. But you know what I noticed? Sabi ko kasi, none of them hesitated, right? None of them, or walang nag-ayaw when we asked if we could ask them some questions. I think just one
Yeah.
one from the six people that we interviewed did not want to be interviewed. Parang
Yeah.
ganun. But the
then
rest were,
there was an option. So she gave an option.
she she presented her friend.
Friends, yeah.
Yeah. But the rest, no, even if like, kahit sinabi natin na, oh, this is gonna be on YouTube, it's gonna be on video, but we're not gonna say your names and everything, they were fine with it.
Yeah. They're very nice. Mababait yung mga tao. They're very accommodating, friendly. Walang ni isa sa kanila ang nag-treat sa amin differently. And when we
Yeah.
were there sa event, we were actually thinking na baka yung nasa isip namin, baka isipin nila we were in a relationship, but then siguro alam talaga nila.
I guess they can
right?
sense it. Yeah. When you're straight and you're not part of their community, I guess. Yeah.
They know.
They know.
I
I
don't
think
know. It
so.
was kind of disappointing in a way. I don't know.
Gusto mo akala nila in a relationship tayo?
Kasi I want to belong eh. Alam mo, parang naging ano tuloy tayo. Hindi man outcast, but parang they know we're different. Siguro
About it. We shouldn't feel like we don't belong, diba? Kasi if now we know that the Pride Parade is about equal rights for everyone, kasama tayo doon. It's for everyone, diba? It just so happens na it was or it is led by their community. So medyo intimidating nga yun, diba? Kasi like you said, we're not being
parang subtle line between the communities. Kasi siguro when they are with the straight people, parang meron ding ganun eh. Parang meron ding biases or judgment, diba? But yun nga, yung siguro yung na-feel ko nung nandun ako sa event, yun din yung na-feel nila when they are with straight people. Majority kasi is straight people, diba? And during
Correct.
that time, majority of the people there are part of the LGBTQIA++ community. So, being treated as someone who is straight, parang, yun nga, parang na-feel ko parang iba ako, parang offensive, ganyan. Kasi nga, I want to be included. Parang, pero yun nga,
FOMO ka, FOMO.
oo, ganon, yun.
But I mean, it's sad, but reality is there will always be judgment, diba? I think hindi naman
Yeah.
mawawala yun. People will always be judgmental of other people, no matter what, you know. And it's sad, like I said, it's a sad reality, right? But it's just the way it is.
Not all people are open-minded and not all people are accepting. It's a fact. Ever since, parang, di ba, women and men in the workforce or in the workplace, it's never going to be equal. So, kahit na ano isipin natin, it's not going to be equal. Meron pa rin maiisip sila. Like, for example, they will say na ginamit niya yung pagkababae niya or yung body niya para makuha yung position na yun.
Gusto niya or whatever, yeah.
They will make that, they will make that kind of comment. Or sabihin na dahil, di ba? Dahil sexy, dahil may itsura, she got the position. Pero, pag titignan mo naman yung credentials nila, they're very, parang
competent
for the position. Oo. Hindi na talaga mawawala yun. So, it comes with, yung sa community rin ng LGBTQIA++ and straight people.
Yeah, and it also reminds you that the most important thing is that you accept yourself. Because you're going to be living with yourself forever. So it's very important that you love yourself and accept yourself. Kasi, diba, which is also a process. It's not gonna happen overnight. Okay? But once you start the process, I think it's going to be easier na hindi masyadong pansinin yung mga sinasabi ng ibang tao. Okay, that episode. You know what I mean?
You just have to be strong enough or you just have to have the willpower or parang i-practice mo yung ganon na pag-iisip. The way of thinking na to hell with whatever they're saying about me, diba?
Correct.
Kasi regardless naman ng gender, we all go through that. We all go through judgment. There are weak and there are strong people regardless of yung gender preferences. But we have to practice it.
Correct. And I mean it's and also like I told you, diba, parang I noticed that this parade has been going on for a long time. You know, and has there been any change? I mean, let's talk about this country.
Change for this country?
Well, right? I mean, okay, if they're rallying for equal rights in the workplace and everywhere, diba? Has there been any changes?
Siguro meron, but it's parang slow crawl.
Super slow crawl.
Sobrang pa rin. Kasi, wala. I get, meron ng common gender toilets in some places. There are places na pwede na rin yung mga transgender women sa CR ng girls. But then,
meron na dito?
Oh, well, do sa mga ko before, they allow it.
Okay.
Pero they're pushing for a separate toilet for them. Parang ganon. Pero yun nga, it's a slow crawl. Hindi naman
it's a slow crawl.
Hindi naman kasi accepting nga masyado. It's very traditional. Filipinos are very traditional. Very ang tawag doon?
Old-fashioned. Conservative. Yeah, and also I think because religion plays a big role in this country. So that's why.
Majority pa rin kasi is Catholic.
That's why. And I think parang like I said, napansin ko din, like, you know, it's a day. I don't know if I'm correct, right? But that's my opinion. For one day in a year, they can be themselves. They can be as open as they want. Diba? They can express themselves any way they want because they're within their community. So it's like a safe space for them, diba?
Yeah.
It must feel so freeing. right?
Mm.
To be able to be who you are, knowing that in that particular environment, that particular day, walang mag-judge sa'yo. Nobody's gonna judge you because you're all the same.
If only it can be like 364 days in a year instead of just one. 64
Yeah,
instead
oh,
of
yeah.
65.
Yeah, hope it, sana, diba? But like I said, it's not like that. The world is not like that. It's never actually going to be like that. It's a
Yeah.
sad reality, but it's never going to be like that. So I guess, diba, like our other episodes, we always say that surround yourself with your tribe, your good people, because that helps too, right? Because I think, diba, like the members of the LGBTQIA community, they feel safer when they're amongst each other.
Yeah.
Diba? I mean,
They feel
kumbaga, I don't know, but I don't think I know somebody, a member of the community who says na, I love being amongst straight people. Mas gusto ko yung kasama ko straight people. I don't know anybody na ganon, diba? Kasi usually you want to be with your own, right? Because you connect more, diba? You have more things in common and you know that you support each other. So it's the same with them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Majority.
But I mean, yeah, majority. So this, I would do it again. I'll do it every year.
Yeah.
If I can.
Fun. And the fact
Yeah,
na
I'll do it every year.
na-accepting kasi yung mga tao and they're very nice. Parang parang hindi sila, wala silang, parang pake kung magpa-picture ka or what. Kasi they're proud.
Mm.
They're proud. And you will see
Yeah.
those pictures, some of those pictures in our YouTube channel. So when the video comes out, you can see it there. You can just go to the YouTube channel and watch.
Actually nga, natutuwa pa nga sila pag nagpapapicture tayo or if when we want to take pictures of them, diba? With their costumes and all that. Natutuwa sila. Because I mean, it's no joke to prepare yourself for that, diba? Na how long it's gonna take to dress up, to make those costumes. Oh, effort talaga yun.
Pinrepare nila
So
yun.
I think, yeah. So it's a very exciting and big day for them.
So parang natanong mo pa, ano ba yung purpose ng Pride Parade din? Sabi ko, it's siguro parang ano na rin nila, parang it's Christmas for them. Diba? Kasi nga they gather,
So yeah, their community.
celebrate, and then celebrate themselves.
They celebrate who they are, diba? They celebrate how they express themselves, how they choose to express themselves, how they support each other in everything. I mean, effort.
Effort talaga.
Diba? Effort talaga, yeah.
Banners, costumes, the place, and just to let everyone know, it's non-profit. Hindi siya,
It was free.
Sponsored, di ba? Hindi siya yung, parang pinagkagastosan siya, pero yun nga, sponsored kasi siya.
Yeah, so you don't pay for any tickets, you don't pay for anything, there's no entrance fee, nothing. So it's free. So they're not really, parang kumbaga hindi nila ginagawa to just to make money or to profit out of it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We're very thankful na rin to the organizers of the event. It was very, very organized, well organized. Yung places where they can change, may mga places na where they can change kasi most of them are young ones traveling, commuting from places. So they provided a huge tent for them to change in. There were a lot of commissaries ba tawag doon?
So wait, meron lang ako isang comment.
Ayan, tapos yan yung comment namin. But then, yun nga, thanks din sa mga police that were there para make sure that we were all safe.
Oh, wait, meron akong isang comment. I have one comment. Narinig mo ako? Hinintay mo ba? Walang water. Kulang ng water. Dapat may water stations kahit saan.
Actually, yun yung pinaka-comment ng lahat.
Kulang ng water.
It's,
because it was there, I think there were, I don't know, from what we remember, dalawa lang yung water stations dun eh.
Walang water stations.
I mean, yeah, there should be more.
Wala ba? Mabibilihan.
Oh, yun, mabibilihan. I'm sorry.
Yung vendors na may nagbebenta ng water. Kasi even yung mga nagbebenta ng palamig.
Yeah. Cold
wala
drink.
water.
Yeah, that's
coffee,
correct.
ganyan. I guess because yung mga participating people there, they're part of a company, and yung mga company na yon provided drinks for them or bottled water.
Mm.
So kaya hindi siguro masyado nilang inisip. Pero
Yeah,
sana yun
but
nga,
sana next time isipin nila.
sana water, more water.
Yeah. So that is it.
Yep. So without further ado, we will now insert the clip of those interviews. And
So for those of you listening, diba, watch instead.
it's fun. Ay nako, hindi kayo magsisisi. Go ahead and watch the YouTube episode of this one.
Hmm.
All right.
All right. Hi guys. Hi. We're here. Primary 2023. Hack.
Nakakata ganyan eh. It's hack. And
Student drinking.
ayan. There's even a drone. I don't know if you can see it. I hope so. And the concert is about to start. These are the people. They're the ones that walk the parade.
Started. Concert is starting. Magsisigawan sila. Hey guys, we're here with Nick. Hi. So stay still or move? Move. Laugh or cry? Go with the flow or against the flow?
They were serving left,
Against
right, front, back.
Alone or
Grabe,
with company?
nag-enjoy ba kayo?
With company.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, hi, we're here with Em.
So stay still or move?
Move. Laugh or cry?
Sorry.
Laugh or cry?
Laugh. Go with the flow or go against the flow?
Sometimes go against the flow.
Go against the flow.
Alone or with company?
With company.
Alright, thank you so much.
Hey, we're here with Hi. So stay still or move? Move. Laugh or cry?
Laugh or cry? Go with the flow or go against the flow? Go against the flow.
Alone or with company?
With company. Okay, thank you.
Hello. We're here with Okay, all right. Stay still or move? Stay still or move? Alright. Laugh or cry? Go with the flow or go against the flow? Go against the flow. Alone or with company? Hi guys. Okay. What's your question? So stay still or move? Stay still or move? Move. Laugh or cry? Laugh or cry?
Cry.
Cry. Go with the flow or go against the flow?
Go against the flow.
Against the flow. Okay. Alone or with company?
With company.
Yeah. Thank you all.
Now, just to tally over the questions that we did, ano lang naman sila? 6 people lang naman sila. So, out of those 6 people, 5 of them decided to answer move, and one answered stay still. 4 of them chose laugh. 2 of them chose cry. And for the third question, no one wants to go with the flow. All 6 of them went against the flow, and then as well as no one wants to be alone, they all went with company. So, yon. Ano bang mas maaano natin doon sa mga answers nila. So I guess most of them, not most of them, but all of them wants to go against the flow,
Yes.
their own, to be themselves, to choose what makes them happy, to choose whatever it is that will make their life easier or better, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say technically. I'm just gonna say everybody, like, what we all know, but what we were all taught is that they are different, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we were taught. Okay, I'm not saying that's how it is. I'm saying that's how we were taught, diba? And that's what, you know, on parang people who aren't educated about this community think and know that they are different, diba? And it's wrong. They're wrong. They're the wrong kind of different. Because
Yeah,
people are always scared of what's different, diba?
they're
Kasi
not
it's scary. You don't know what it is. Eh.
they're not different, and they're like
No,
ano naman, they're
that's what I said,
non-traditional.
nga. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not. I'm not saying they are different, but that's what we were taught, diba? That's what the world thinks. If you think about it, but if you're educated, they're not different. Get it?
Mm.
But when you're explaining you going against the flow, meaning, kumbaga, they want to go against the flow, meaning they don't want to think like everyone else thinks.
Mm-hmm.
Not just about themselves, but about the world.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Parang they don't want to be like everyone else
Yeah.
and just do what everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
Diba? And from what I noticed, I think with them, kasi I think they prefer to be with like their tribe, people like them,
That's
diba? The same community.
that's the last question of being alone
Mm,
or with a company. They chose to be with a company.
mm. So
So
they I think they enjoy it more when they're with people, with other people.
where they can express themselves, they can be
Mhm.
themselves, they can um let everyone know what's going on in their head.
Yeah, yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
And
so since those are yung answers na lahat sila they answered the same or they chose the same answer,
mhm,
I guess we can say that most of them feel that way about starting over,
yeah.
diba?
Mhm.
Na parang kumbaga starting over, how do you explain it? Starting over not necessarily in the way that we think you should start over.
What do you call ghosts that are always fighting? Or yung mga ghosts na nag-aaway?
But
Fighting spirits.
wala, hindi
Bye,
nakakatawa.
guys!
Iniisip ko, I was thinking of a Filipino term like barumbado, para paano mo ano yung ghost doon, or boo, or multo, or whatever, I don't know, or basagolero.
Paano naging ghost yun?
Kasi kaya nga, di ba sabi mo, laging nagpo-fight? Laging
Oo.
nagpo-fight? Oh, yeah, basagolero, or whatever, di ba?
Ghost na
Nag-ghost kaya
pala.
nga. Kaya I was thinking, paano mo ilalagay yung ghost? Baka multo naman, hindi ghost sa mga words na yon, di ba? Okay.
Alright. Let's wrap it up. So that's our
Okay.
episode for today.
Yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or anything that you'd like to share, or if you want us to talk about it, or if you want to be our guest in another episode, email us at
No idea.
noidea.012023@gmail.com.
And if you haven't already subscribed and liked to our YouTube channel, go ahead and like, subscribe, as well as in our Instagram and our Facebook.
Okay, so we hope you enjoyed.
We hope
See you in
enjoyed,
another
and we'll
episode.
See you next year in the in the next Pride Parade.
Yeah, and hopefully in other countries na.
Naman, for sure.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
so let's
Start over. Bye-bye.